Hello everybody, so today you join us. We are first off we're baling and then we're going to go home. So we're going to take the baler home, drop off and come and wrap it. So what we are doing is we call it silage, but really it's probably closer to haylage. It is rented land we're on. Normally we make the whole lot into hay, but last year we baled 2 small bits and wrapped it, and this year we're doing the same again. The rest of the block will be hay. So today, this was mown I think 3 days ago. 3 days ago this was cut, raked up yesterday, baling and wrapping it today. Meanwhile the rest of the block the rest of the block has been mown and is now being tedded, because that will be hay whenever it's fit to bale. So one little field and one fiddly little part of a field is what we're doing today. I've already baled the fiddly bit, 18 bales there. It's small, it's all corners, there's trees around it. Same as this one, trees all around. Doesn't dry very well for hay. It's a bit small for getting in with big balers, and for a contractor to come in with a square baler, because if you drop a bale in that fiddly little bit, you can't do nothing with it. Whereas I can choose pretty much where I leave the bales here with a round baler, and can leave them out of the way. This is the first day out for the baler this year. I didn't film the first bit because it always gives us a little bit of bother with the wrap. The net wrap never works for the first bale or two, so I didn't bother messing about with the camera for that. And also, slightly more important, Potmaster was on, so I had to listen to that. So we're just on the first time around the headland, and you'll see I'm backing up and tipping the bale away from the hedge. That's simply so it's easier to pick up with the wrapper. The too near the edge, it's just a bit tricky. I did forget to do it in the first field, so I forgot what I was doing until I'd nearly been around the first headland, and I remembered I should have been doing something different, but it's a bit late then. There we are. We're just baling into a tight little pointy corner. Again, this is the benefit of a round baler. You can go backwards and forwards with it. And hope we don't get a bale in the corner. Don't think we will. So almost done the first time round, just a little bit more, and then we can get going on the headland. So this block is a little block of rented land. It's pretty heavy clay, wet ground, doesn't ever get going very quick in the spring. but it makes lovely hay. We spread fertiliser on this around the 25th-ish of April. And so we spread it on a Tuesday, and it rained because we knew rain was coming. It rained that Tuesday night and on into Wednesday, and pretty much for the rest of May. You know, we've said that before. And the exact opposite of last year. Last year was very dry, this year was wet. And consequently, pretty much all over the country, I think, grass yields are higher. And this time last year, we baled wrapped this same field last year, and we took it home and we fed it to the cows straight away because we were in a severe drought. And we're about 2 weeks later this year to what we were last year. But this time last year, we were feeding the cows because we had no grass at all. Different situation this year, plenty of moisture still in the soil, and grass is growing back after the silage cut very quickly. And even this is shooting after 3 or 4 days. Back up a little bit for that bale because there's one just there. We don't want to be making hard work when we come back to wrap it. Crop is nice and dry, it's not been tedded, we just left it after the mower and then raked it, and that's looking lovely and dry. Ideal for bales. Bales are nice and firm edges, keep their shape when they're stacked up, which is what you need. There's nothing worse than squashy wet brown bales that you can't really do nothing with. Another reason for not making this into hay, just here, just pretty bumpy, a bit rough. Nonetheless, we've got to drive over it with tedder every day. You know, it just makes things hard on the machine, bouncing over ruts when it's on ground that we can't sort it out. You know, it's not our ground, we can't plough it up and reseed it, level it off. So we've got to work with what's available. So this baler is just a normal, well, I guess you'd call it kind of a plain baler, no knives in it. So we're not chopping, we can't chop. When we bought the baler, we didn't do a great deal of silage. Now we don't do that many really. So we didn't need to have knives in it. And we don't never tend to wish that we had them. So we're happy to keep it simple and just have the crop as it goes in. For those that are making a lot of bales, it does make a difference to the weight of the bales, and obviously the more it's cut, the less bales you get to haul and store and all that, but we didn't put knives in it, so we haven't got knives in it now. we go, last little bit, just going in. A couple of little tufty bits. And that will do. So here's what we've got. Nice, firm, tight edge. Good bales, these are nice stuff. Smells good. Cows will like that. Right, let's gotta take the wheels off. Put them back on here for going home. And we will check out how many we ended up with. So there was 18 in the first field. $50, $55 altogether. Transport lock on the pickup. Yeah, 55 bales. I got a feeling last year 29 seems to stick in my mind for the total for the same two fields. So it's very nearly double the yield on last year. Right, so baling done. Let's go and get the wrapper. And before anybody asks, because yes, I do take the lynch pin out of the drawbar pin while we're baling, otherwise it ends up in a bale. So let's head for home. Quick change on the baler, or quick change baler into wrapper. Come back, wrap them up, and there we are. That'll do. Right, so here we are back with the wrapper. It's taken longer than I thought. There was, when I was at home, had to deal with, somebody came, had to deal with them. So, not deal with them as in deal with them kind of thing, but you know. Anyway, right, so we've got a little bit on a roll left from last year. If you're brave, you'll put a comment in the comment section as to how many bales we're going to get off of that wrap. And we got some fresh wrap, so I will put this one out the way somewhere. Because we've got should be a spike on the front to hold it, but he snapped off. So put that somewhere out the way, get this fixed on, and get wrapping. Right, so counter is on 0. Right, here we go. First one on, all 55. So those of you that said we would get 3 bales off of that roll, you were right. Remember how to thread it now. It's been a while since we put one on. And that's upside down, isn't it? I specifically put them the right way up yesterday and I got it wrong. Let's start again. Take 2. That also means the other one's going to be upside down as well. Right, so I've got to remember next time that rolls upside down and we'll go on again. are down to the final 2 bales. Well, they are both first time round the headland ones. They've been left too near the hedge, so I have to reverse in to pick them up. So we need to find out who it was that baled this, left them too near the hedge, and have a word. Because clearly needs to work out what to do a bit better. And now for the final one. And there it is. Right, so we are not far from the hay. We'll just jump over the track and go and have a look at the hay that has been cut for 2 days. Just going to see what it's doing. So here we are in one of the fields. So this was cut 2 days ago in the sunshine. Yesterday was dull and cloudy like today. It's been spread out today for the first time. Again, you can see dull day, but it's drying. There's a nice breeze. So today is Friday. It's supposed to be getting hot and sunny Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. I can't remember. A few more days of drying wind on it and get some hot sun. Tuesday, Wednesday we should be fit for baling. It's looking good, smelling good. So we will just got a spare roller wrap, we'll put him on the front. Ready for the journey home. Right, so there we go. That is the end of this baling and wrapping video. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.